Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another top list video. Now today I'm going to be doing a video talking about my top 5 favorite game shows. Now to make one thing clear, I'm just talking about TV game shows. I remember watching a lot of game shows on TV when I was a little kid. Like a few of them I cannot remember very well, but I picked 5 of them that I do remember really well, and one of them I occasionally catch on TV. And so yeah, I'm just going to be talking about 5 game shows. And a lot of these are well known, so I don't need to get in more details with them. These are going to just be brief explanations, because I don't know how to explain them well, but just talk about a little bit about the game shows I do like. Alright, at number 5 we have Jeopardy. This was at the very bottom of the list. I enjoy watching it. Not a whole lot. Like I remember, I don't know if they still do. They would play it right after my number 1 favorite game show that I'll get to soon. Yeah, another fun game show. Like I remember we would play certain games like that, like Jeopardy style, like preparation for quizzes and tests and things like that. And of course the classical music that you hear. And I don't need to say what it is because you all know it. And I hope the host is doing okay, because I heard he had some brain surgery. I really hope he recovers. So get well, man. Number 4. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Occasionally I will catch an episode, like, I don't know, at a doctor's office or somewhere else, but I used to enjoy watching that game show. I remember having some old PC games. I think my brother would be the one who would play them all the time, but yeah, a fun game show, very intense, and yeah, if I were ever on that show, I don't even think I would get halfway through. I want to win those $1 million, but it's impossible. Very few people were able to do that. Number 3. Press Your Luck. Now, I'm sure not a lot of you know what Press Your Luck is. It's one of those classic style game shows, like in the style of what was it called? I can't remember the name. God, Bob Barker. The Price is Right. Well, not in the kind of way. Just I'm talking about in the old style game shows than the ones we have now. And some of these on the list I have here. I used to watch that show a lot on the Game Network, Game Show Network back in the early 2000s, back when they had a lot of good stuff in it. Like a lot of reruns of classic game shows. Like I remember they had some Match Game, the original Family Feud. I used to watch that channel a lot back in the day. It's completely different from what it is now. Yeah, I remember Press Your Luck, whenever somebody, they accidentally land on a whammy, one of those devil characters. Usually I see hand-drawn animation on some of those, and kind of crazy antics and everything. I haven't watched that show in so long, so I can't remember how to explain it right. But that's another one I like, just for, I don't know, those silly whammy characters. I'm sure there's probably clips of the show on YouTube if you want to check them out. It's very interesting. Number 2. Double Dare 2000. Now, many people remember the original Double Dare, but I was really young when that was on, so I can't remember. But I think Double Dare 2000 is kind of the same deal. They have, answering questions, and my favorite part about the show is always going through the obstacle course. The kids swimming through the slime to get the red flag, as well as going under a nose, picking at it, trying to find the red flag, as well as going up an ice cream mountain. Those kind of things I really like. And yeah, Double Dare 2000 is one of the few Nickelodeon game shows I remember watching, and I really hope they put out DVDs of it, of some of the Nickelodeon game shows. A lot of them I do not remember because I never watched them or too young at the time, but Double Dare 2000 I remember being a really fun game show, a really fun kids game show. I also remember Figure It Out, but that's another one I've not watched in years, so I can't remember. And the Legend of the Doom Temple, that game show I remember watching when I was very, very, very little. But Double Dare 2000, I remember enjoying watching it because of the obstacle course. That was always my favorite part of that game show. Now, here's my number 1 favorite TV game show, and that is Wheel of Fortune! After 35 years, it's still going strong. I haven't been watching it lately in the last few years. Even when I was up in Massachusetts, when I was there last month, I was watching it. Pat Sajak and Vanna White are still on the show, and to continue it after all these years, I don't know. I really enjoy the game show and the gameplay and of course the big wheel and all those things and the layout. Like I really enjoy watching it. Like I don't know, colorfully stunning. Colorfully stunning, is that a phrase? Fuck it, I just made that up. And it's always one of my favorite TV game shows of all time. I would always watch it, and that's the one that would tend to come on before Jeopardy or afterwards. I always remember just being before Jeopardy. So yeah, my favorite show of all time would come on first. And I remember having this PC game of Wheel of Fortune. I used to play it a lot, and I became so addicted to it. I just enjoy that game a lot. I don't even think I have it anymore because it's one of those old PC CD games that can't work on my newer computer, so that sucks. But thankfully, there's other updated versions of the Wheel of Fortune game, like you could play on Steam or wherever they might have. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune is my favorite TV game show of all time. So that's my list talking about my favorite game shows in the top 5. Let me know what you think of this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. And the host of Jeopardy, Alex, I'm forgetting your last name. I should have looked it up, but please get well soon. Can't wait to see you back. Adios.